da-da-da, boom. Two, can't you see? Ta, ta, calling, ta, ta, I like you, ta, ta, warning, ta, dangerous, ta, ta,
Hey
ta.
YouTube, it's Kharyzma. So today I have a special DIY and it involves no sewing. So if you want to learn how to do it and don't have a sewing machine, this one is perfect for you. If you like distressed clothing and stuff with holes and that's edgy, watch this DIY. I'm going to turn this plain shirt into this right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm actually doing these shirts for a video shoot. The choreographer that I usually take class with, he's having a video shoot. This video I'm not in, but I usually help with the videos that I'm not in. And this time I'm actually helping with wardrobe. So that's awesome. I'm going to get to show you how I make these wonderful tees. And I'm going to take you with me on set so you can see them when they're done and on the dancers and everything. It's just so awesome. So stay tuned. Also, YouTube, if you like this satin bonnet that I have on, this is available on my website, etsy.com/shop/Kharyzma4u. And if you would happen to like one of these t-shirts, you don't want to make them yourself, you don't have time, you can also hit me up on my website and request a custom order, and I can definitely work something out with you. But check out this satin bonnet. Isn't it adorable? And it's reversible, so you can wear it on both sides. Really, really nice tribal print. And I got this fabric in LA. If you haven't already, check out my LA vlogs. Link will be in the description. Okay, guys, so what you're going to want to do is get yourself a t-shirt, a black t-shirt. Whatever black t-shirt you want. It can be any style as long as it's a shirt you like that fits you well. So that's what you're going to start out with. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut the seam of the armhole like this. I'm going to do that on both sides because what it's going to do is give your shirt like a jagged look, because you want it to look rough and distressed and messed up. So that's going to be part of it. You're also going to do that to the bottom as well. So I just snipped a little bit off, and then so now what I'm going to do is see it's snipped, and then just pull it apart because you don't want it to be perfect or look clean or anything. Like, you want it to look, you know, so that way the ends of the shirt is jagged. You're going to do that on both sides. Just tear it. And if you want, you could use these scraps for whatever you want, like bracelets or whatever. You know, get really creative with it. You can bleach these because ultimately we're going to bleach the shirt anyway. You're going to do the same thing to the bottom. Just cut a little bit with the scissors. And then just pull it. Tear it just like that. I'm going to give you a nice jagged edge because you don't want these shirts to look perfect. You want them to look distressed. Alright, so now that you have that out of the way, you can put your scraps away somewhere for whatever you want to do with them later. So now creating your holes. There's different ways that you can do it. One way is to take your scissors, right? And then just take your hands and then like pinch a little bit of the shirt and then cut it. Hold on, let's do that right now. Pinch a little bit and cut it. And then it's gonna make a hole, but the hole is gonna look perfect as you can see, and you don't really want that. So you could take your hands and your fingers and stretch. You see that was a big hole. If you don't want a hole so big, you can just snip a little bit smaller. Let me try to do a smaller hole. And then this hole was a lot smaller. I don't even think you can see it, but you'll take your finger and put through the hole. You see that's, and so that will make the hole, the material get jagged. It's not gonna look like a perfect hole. See? There we go. So you're gonna do that around your whole shirt. Now another way, if you don't have time to sit there doing those holes by snipping them, is you take your scissors and you open them up, and then you just take it and just do like that, so you'll have some holes like this. Now, these scissors are actually sharper than the other ones. Yeah, take it and then just drag it across, and not really forming a hole, but kind of like distressing the material so that it'll loosen up that fabric, and then you'll have not one hole, but you'll have a couple of holes and series of holes in different sizes. So you'll have, like, you see, like what I just did there? There's one big hole here and then a couple of small ones there, like that. So when you drag that across like that, you can do it. So you can do it where you drag it across and make the hole, or you can do it lightly where you're just trying to loosen up the fabric some so that you can make the hole with your scissors. I mean, you can make the hole with your fingers rather. So I just did that there, and so the fabric is loose. This one made a big hole, it's okay, but there's like some small holes down here that you could just, you'll see it because the fabric is going to be loose, and you just like break it up with your fingers like that. And see, you have a hole, you have holes in no specific pattern, and you do that throughout the shirt. Now if you want to do a specific pattern, then you can just get really creative with it and do like big holes on the top and fade them into smaller holes, or you could do small holes on the top and gradually make them get bigger. This is your DIY, you do the same thing. Now I'm not going to do all the holes at one time because you already seen how to do the holes, so you can keep doing that. Now for the neck part, if you want it to look distressed, you can take your scissors and then you just snip a little bit off, and then it's gonna have a hole, and you take it with your fingers once again and just like try to pull it out. You can even, yep, like that. So you can have that effect, you see, for the collar, the neck part. And you just do that randomly wherever you want, around the whole collar or whatever. So that's how you're gonna get your holes. So the next step I'm gonna show you is how to bleach your shirt to get it to look like this one right here. Stay tuned. Okay, so when you're done doing all your holes, your shirt should look something like this. I'm not sure if you can see, but it has holes everywhere. It's holy, holy, holy. A holy shirt. The neck is distressed. Everything like that. So now I'm going to show you how to take your holy shirt and make it look like this. We're going to go and I'll show you how to do the bleaching part. Okay, so now we're at the bleaching part. So you want to do this in the tub because you're going to be dealing with bleach, and you want to make sure the clothes that you have on are not, you know, something that you love and don't want to ruin, because, you know, when you're dealing with bleach, you know, it can get everywhere. So basically, you can do it two ways, but I'm going to show you the way that I did it for the shirt that I showed you. Get yourself some bleach, and you basically want to, I'm gonna put some in my cap because I have to do 6 of these, or is it 5? 6 of these shirts, 7 of them total, but I gave the Choreo. I have to do a couple of these shirts, so I don't want to just take the bleach and splatter everywhere. I don't want to run out of bleach, so I just took the cap of the bleach and then put some bleach in it, and then I'm just gonna splatter it on the shirt. And then what you could do is wait a while for it to, you know, work, and then you can know like where you want. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna splatter it some more and more, and then I'll let you guys see what it's looking like. And it depends on the look you're going for. You may not want it to have a splattered look, so that's why you can use a spray bottle. You'll get a totally different look with a spray bottle. So I sprayed it on the front, and it's slowly but surely changing. I'm gonna wait for that change to happen, and then I'll come back on camera and show you what it's looking like. So if you can see, you see the shirt changing, and that's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and splatter some more. I guess the smart thing to do would be to splatter it, wait to see what the pattern looks like if you have like more of a specific idea that you're going for. And then when you can see what you already have, then you'll know if you want to add more or add less. And if you're not looking for any particular pattern, then just splatter away. Okay, let me do the back and then I'll come back and show you the finish. Okay, so I am done, and when you are done, your shirt should look like this. Awesome. See the holes in them. The distress look, that's the back. And there you have it.
Alright, so let's just walk through it from the top. Kind of want to see what that looks like. Hey.